You know what this is. It's the life of a G. What up, y'all? So, I did a video yesterday, maybe the day before. I don't remember exactly which one, bro. And I found out that my microphone on my phone ain't working. Straight up BS, bro. It kind of sidelined me for a minute. But hey, well, there's a will, there's a way. So you got to get this done somehow. The only thing about it is I can't get it done unless I'm hooked up to a Wi-Fi. Once again, I ain't got no camera. I'm doing this on the iPhone 7 Plus. So, just so y'all won't think that your boy BSing, check it out. Look, can't turn that up. Pushing the volume button. Now the screen ain't correct, man. That's a screen protector. Look, it just won't go, man. See, the volume is all the way up on it. But, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with, man. That's what I've been, hold on. That's what I've been dealing with, man. So, I'm about to go in here, get ready so I can get this day started, man. And, I'm gonna get back at y'all in a minute. Man, what up, y'all? So earlier, man, work was hectic, bro. I know y'all probably can't tell, bro, but it's back cold again here in Texas, man. And, bro, earlier today, it was something crucial, man. If y'all don't know, man, just gonna give y'all a little insight on it. Whenever you dealing with a teacher, y'all gotta teach y'all kids, man, that you have to be very careful what you say and what you do. Because if a student speaks anything about violence at the home, any type of crime done to that kid, whether it's on campus or at home, or any crime done to somebody in the school, or anything that'll put that child in any jeopardy or danger, y'all have to understand that through the state of Texas or whatever state, if a teacher heard, they gotta report it. So I always tell my students, hey, you need to be very careful what you say to me because depending on what it is, by law I gotta report it, and y'all know that I hate fucking snitching. But this is the thing. Let's just say it's a crime committed and it's being said in their class. Because most of the time when students get in trouble, they go to reaching. They reaching to see who they can pull in it so they can get out of it. So let's say somebody stole something or whatever it may be, and it's in that class, the kid get pulled out. If the teacher said something, that means that the teacher heard it. So So if the teacher say something, that mean they heard it. Like I was saying, the kid go in there and be like, "Oh, well, Mr. or Mrs. Such and Such said this." Now the teacher's pulled into it. The first thing that's gonna be asked is, "Why didn't you say anything?" And if that teacher has to go to court, their job is on the line at this point. The wrong word, the wrong phrase, any of that will get you jammed up. And depending on what it is, you could go to jail for it. Not only lose your job and your teaching certification or your license or whatever y'all have in y'all states, you could go to jail for something you didn't even do based off the simple fact you didn't report it. And like I tell my kids, the students all the time, look, man, I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. Y'all know I don't like snitching. But this the truth. I'm not going to jail for any one of y'all. I will come to your aid to defend you. If I see somebody doing you something wrong, I will get them up off of you. If you need a shoulder to lean on and cry on, mine is here. If you need a place to vent, my classroom is here. If you just want to come in here and cuss and throw stuff and blah, 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 I got old books that we ain't using for you to throw across the room. Just don't hit me. Don't break nothing. Yeah, cuss, whatever. Get it out your system. I would tell your teachers you were here talking with me. You had a personal thing going on. And we'll go from there. Like, I always leave that option open, man. And in my classroom, just straight up, bro, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I always tell them, with me, you kind of safe. So if I ask you to give up something, I'm going to be a man of my word. If I say you ain't going to get in trouble, you ain't going to get in trouble. Just give it to me, and we square. That wasn't the case today, bro. Like, kid came in with an iPhone. They know my policy. So I didn't know anything about a phone being stolen, nothing like that. The rules in the ISS classroom, first thing first, give up your phone. Because if they come in and they take it, you ain't gonna get it back. Your people gotta come pay this money to get your phone out. Secondly, follow the rules. If it's no talking, it's no talking. In ISS, I give the students an opportunity to talk. The reason why, because like I always tell people, even in juvenile, kids get to communicate, they get to socialize, and they get to go outside. I push for all those. I may not get it, but in my classroom, yes, you can socialize a little bit. If you doing what you got doing, I have no problem with saying, hey, y'all been working for 4 hours straight. I ain't had no issue, no talking. Give y'allself an hour break. If y'all want to lay down and take a nap, take a nap. You want to eat you some chips, son? Eat you some chips. Y'all want to get in a little group and talk? Talk. The only thing with the talking is I have to be in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not me being an asshole or nothing like that. I have to be in the conversation because technically they not supposed to talk. But if I'm talking to them, they can talk. You know what I'm saying? So that's my classroom. But today, man, like I said, kid came in there, iPhone, and, you know, they partner stuck up for him. It was like, oh, nah, that was my phone, woo. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, I can't get it to unlock. So I said, hey, that's your phone? Yeah, I said, unlock your phone. Oh, I forgot the password. I said, oh, that no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on iCloud.com and see. So he got on there, didn't know anything. So immediately a red flag jumped up in my head. And another student's phone came up missing. Now, again, I don't know whose phone this is. I haven't been told anything about a stolen phone. Another kid in there, his phone came up missing. They passed his phone around. So I'm in here with basically the kids that don't listen, man. So I'm like, hey, I need some help in here, man. We got a kid, phone is not being returned to him. He don't know who got it. And before it be a fight, I need somebody to come get the phone. I'm not finna pat these kids down. I'm not finna search their stuff. I live on an honor system, so I need y'all help. Nobody showed up, bro. So eventually I ended up getting the person who had the phone to call the phone up. So squash that. The principal sends back 2 hours later, almost at the end of the day, oh, I talked to this student. He said he didn't have the stolen phone at the school. I said, what stolen phone? I don't know about a stolen phone. I was talking about a student here. Oh. So now I'm like, what the fuck going on? And so I put two and two together and I said, hey, what this stolen phone supposedly look like? Oh, it's a black iPhone. I said, okay, iPhone what? The kid says a black iPhone XR. Well, that phone is in this room. If y'all don't know, bro, I live by the same code my grandmother lived by. I don't like liars, because if you lie to me, you'll steal from me. If you steal from me, you'll kill me. And the one thing I cannot stand, bro, is a thief, man. I really cannot stand a thief. So kid come down, whoop-de-woo, and like before they came, I said, look, man, whoever got the phone, give me the phone. Right now, you just give me the phone. No consequences, whoop. Nope, they don't want to do that. The person that was said that had the phone, he started dragging people in and had nothing to do with it. So now you got 1 million kids in this classroom that I ain't never seen from, never heard of, none of this. Never had a problem with it. Like he dropping names left and right. And a couple of kids, like, they sent it to her, like, for what you dropping my name for? I ain't got nothing to do with this. Oh, I said this. He's like one kid squared up and was like, say, you gonna drop my name like that? I mean, I ain't got it. Dude, I don't even know nothing about this phone. So, like, I had to step in between. I'm like, we need to let him go, man, because he about to get on this road right quick, you know what I'm saying? And the other kid, he like, man, I ain't seen no phone. I ain't touched no phone. I don't know why they calling me in this. And, like, so we doing process of elimination. And then they blamed the kid who was in there that had nothing to do with it. And the dude just came straight out. I was like, nah, he had the phone. He was trying to get on there and reset the password so he can unlock it, so he can use it, whoop-de-whoop-de-boo, and she was involved. And like I told him, man, dude, if you got the phone, give me the phone before the police get involved, man. Because their next step is to get the police in here. And once they come in here, it's a wrap, homie. Like, they can search you. They can search me. They can search your belongings. They can, if they find any evidence of that phone in here, you going down, dog, even if you ain't got nothing to do with it. He still want to play hardball, man. And, like, I'm on this thing now, man, to where I'm not letting nothing make me mad, you know what I'm saying? So I will zone out, completely just zone out, get my mind right, and come back to you. Bro, shit got bad, man. Like, they called his parents up there, the police at the school, she in there, she ready to take this kid to jail. And he looking at me, I'm like, dude, I can't help you, man. I told you, once they get involved, what it is. So they end up using to track my iPhone. iPhone was said to be at the school. Kid was pinging it and pinging it. I guess they cut it down and cut it off. I don't know what they did, man, but the phone was there because whenever somebody started moving, the phone started moving, you know what I'm saying? But we couldn't get nothing, and like, bro, it's sad because the kid's mom came and picked him up. And, you know, she was speaking Spanish, but from the little bit that I deciphered, she was like, oh, I paid $900 for that phone. It was his birthday present. His father, he's away. He's in another country helping, doing some type of work. I don't know what he was doing, man. But, yeah, his father, he told his father he wanted his father. He was always the type he was going to get it for him because that's his only child and this, that, and the other, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I was like, damn, bro. Like, just being straight up, man, nobody should have that shit taken from them, man. Even if they slipping, bro. I know it's cold-hearted people out here, but nobody should have anything taken from them, man. Just to know that people bust their ass to get their kids this and somebody else, oh, I got a quick lick. And like I tell these kids all the time, bro, like, if y'all was growing up, when I was growing up, motherfucker had your head, bro. Like, straight up, I'm not calling y'all kids today soft. I'm not saying that it won't happen like that today. But when I was growing up, in my neighborhood, and you got ad on somebody and they find out who you was, oh, you best believe they finna bring you that issue, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rules are different, bro. And, like, they go around playing these gangster games. Oh, I got this, I do this, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I ain't putting nothing past them. But like I tell them, you talking in gangster, but what you really gonna do when they come test your gangster? I say, when you out with your people, and they come mobbing, and you know what it is, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, you still gonna talk that? You know what I'm saying? When you got some real issues with some real, you know what I'm saying, some real ones, and they bring it to you, and your life on the line, what you gonna do? And like they, oh, nah, man, nah. What you gonna do? You still gonna talk that tough talk? You still gonna talk that when they draw down on you? You still gonna talk that when they come in numbers? Because what y'all feel to understand is people that don't know you and don't like you, they can give two damns about you. Like I try to educate these kids as much as possible. Like I've had kids tell me, "Oh, I'm gonna drop out," and I'll be like, well, "What's your next move?" "Oh, I don't know. I ain't figured it out yet." Well, okay. Until you figure it out, don't you move. Because what you run away from just might be what saved your life. It just might be what's something that you might be interested in. And if y'all don't understand, y'all talking about dropping out of middle school. When you get to high school, things get a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? And then I have kids. I want to go to the NFL. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like I'm that teacher, bro. I take the time to understand these kids, try to know them, and I try to guide them in the right way, man. You know what I'm saying? I just may be the ISS teacher, but bro, no kid deserve not to be able to live the life that they want, man. And I try to get them the game, try to get them an alternative path to get to that goal. Like one kid told me, "Oh, Mr. G, I want to play in the NFL." I said, "You want to play in the NFL?" He's like, "I want to play in the NFL." I said, "How many times a day do you practice?" "Oh, I just practice whenever I got practice." I said, "So when the off season comes, how many times a day do you practice?" "Oh, I just focus on basketball." I say, playing two sports good. Where you messing up is if you ain't at home, honing your craft, getting 100%. You got kids out there, man, that when I tell you they eat, sleep, and football, like you got kids out here hungry, man. Even though the rules change, they are hungry. All they know is, okay, I gotta wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go run a mile. By 5 o'clock, I gotta be doing feet drills. By 6 o'clock, I gotta be catching the ball some way. By 6:30, I gotta be out here navigating the holes. I gotta be working on this. I'm like, bro, you got kids getting up, high school kids, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 in the morning, going up to the school, in that weight room, hitting that iron, watching film, out there on the field, bro. You really got people doing this. I mean, you talking about you practicing one time a day? Nah, hell no. But since let me see, today it's probably 12 o'clock. Today they gonna have a little Veterans Day ceremony at the school. Let me get out of here, man. Probably tomorrow, whenever, probably whenever I get off work, I drop either some Navy stuff, some lights. I don't know, man. I gotta figure it out, bro. I'm not gonna try to plan because whenever I plan, for some reason, it never just fall through. But on another note, man, y'all be easy. You know what this is? It's the life of a G.